We give a brief history of Spark. Spark concept was based on MapReduce. In 2002, the MapReduce was developed in Google, and MapReduce paper was published in 2004. And in 2006, Hadoop was developed by Yahoo to implement the MapReduce. Okay, and then in 2008, we got Hadoop Summit. It became more and more popular. In 2010, a Spark paper was published, and until 2014, it will become much popular. So why we develop Spark instead of using MapReduce? So MapReduce main problem in the major disadvantage for MapReduce is it is very difficult to program. It's a very low level programming language and very difficult to program. So when you want to more and more people to develop the distributed software package for cloud computing, people found that MapReduce is not a good choice. That's why people developed the Spark. And indeed, in early days, in order for people to make MapReduce more usable, people developed many different packages above the MapReduce to make it more efficient. So normally in 2009, I told you that UC Berkeley developed the Spark language, and then many organizations joined the effort after that. So if you want to read the early papers on Spark, I recommend these two papers. The first one is Spark Cluster Computing with Working Sets, and that's in Usenix Hot Cloud 2010. Or you try to go resilient distributed datasets in 2012 from NSDI. So the major thing, of course, above Spark, we also different interface. You can using the different drivers above Spark to do all different applications. For example, if you want to interface R with Spark, you have Spark R drivers should be installed. And major thing I wanted to tell you is about this why Spark is much better than MapReduce. From this picture, you show that in order for you to, for the same job, if you write that in the MapReduce, you have to write so many lines of code. But for Spark, it's so many. It's at most reduce 60% of the line. So obviously, you do not want to write your programming using MapReduce. You would prefer to use Spark. And one very simple example, so this is a performance comparison between Spark and MapReduce. You see that for the same amount of data, Spark has obvious advantages compared to the MapReduce. And that's a word count MapReduce in Spark. We know that it's very complicated to write a Spark programming. I'm sorry, to write MapReduce programming for word count. But for the Spark, you only 2 lines of code. So that's a word count in MapReduce. You compare this with MapReduce in Spark. You know that which one is easy. Okay, so if you write Spark word count in Scala, so that's all the things instead of all these things. Okay, that's all for today, but I would recommend you to finish reading all the slides before you go to the project. Thank you.